So I've had a pretty eventful day today. Woke up about 11 a.m., slept in a bit, and immediately when I awoke, I was hearing what I thought were gunshots. And I ran downstairs and opened the front door, and across the street from me, about 300 feet away, my neighbor's house was completely on fire. Going up in flames. Flames about 30, 40 feet tall, completely consuming the left side of his house. Managed to get him out. Pretty scary situation. Nobody got injured. They did have a dog in there, and I was going to be honest, pretty scared for the dog too. 3 hours later, firefighters went in, got the dog out. Little Jack Russell named Katie. She was completely fine. Very glad to hear that, because again, you can replace your house, you can replace damages to property, but you can't replace living beings. So I was super happy the dog managed to get out too, and no one was hurt in the whole thing. Pretty scary situation. Not fun. I'm super glad that everybody got out okay, but pretty stressful. I mean, even though it was not happening to me or my family, I can empathize with that entire situation. We had a very similar one happen within our own community recently, and it's just not fun for anybody. So, wanted to unwind, relax a little bit after we got them some water, got them what they needed to just kind of chill out and figure out that whole situation. Obviously, they won't be in that house for a bit. It looks like they're going to be able to make it out of their house completely fine in terms of, like, they'll be able to get it fixed. I don't think it's going to be a total loss. The whole house didn't burn down. Just garage and part of the roof. But not fun. Not fun. Really scary. I've never been that close to a raging fire before. And it was just weird. A surreal experience. I guess they had fireworks, or it might have been paint cans. Certainly their car engine blew up, which is what I thought was the gunshot sounds. But yeah. It was an interesting way to wake up. I'll say that. So unwinding a little bit now with part 4 of our Avatar of Khaine Let's Play campaign. And we've also got some patch notes today. So as we go through here, might talk a little bit about the patch notes. Not a whole lot. I don't even have them in front of me, so I'll just kind of go off memory. But the first thing we're going to do with Alith Anar, the Shadow King, is move on the Moonbow. Do a quest battle here. It's going to be an interesting one. Now, unfortunately, we can't use the Moonbow itself, again, because we have the Sword of Khaine. That's going to take up our weapon slot, I believe, so I don't think we'll get the bonuses from this. Which would be nice. I mean, getting that plus 12 missile damage, all that ammo. 4% range isn't very much. But it'd be nice to have. Either way, we're going to get the experience and some gold from it. So we're going to just teleport right to it. Nothing for it. Might as well get that quest battle. I feel like if you're going to do a campaign with... oh my god. It's actually a pretty scary army. Dang. That might not actually be that easy. I think we'll be fine. But, what? Oh, we get reinforcements. Okay, I thought it was like a garrison. Like, what the hell is happening right now? But, yeah, I mean... if you're going to play a campaign, you might as well do the quest battles. They're amongst the most unique and interesting things about each particular character. So we're going to jump into this battle here. Quick save it first. What do they have? They got Dark Riders, some Doomfire Warlocks. Those are going to be a problem, because we can't really bypass that physical resistance very easily, except for Alith Anar himself. We did drop one of our spearmen and got a new wizard. She's going to be Lore of Heavens, because I think we're going to be fighting Skaven and the Tomb Kings pretty soon. Windblast, amazing versus both those factions, and Chain Lightning will be great against the Dark Elves, because basically what we'll try to do is just blob them all up on top of Alith Anar, and then cast some vortexes, and we don't do that too much, but a couple times watching a whole army jib will be really fun, so definitely want to try that out. Let's get into the battle.
To me, Shadow Warriors. The Druki scum seek to trap us. The fools think it is easy to snare the shadows. Disabuse them of this notion. We shall show these followers of the weak-willed brat, the mummy's boy that couldn't even tame a candle flame in the shrine of Asuryan. I need to fill my quiver, then the Moonbow can sing again. So let these Druki mongrels come!
Give him the dick, Dylan Sprouse. Let's go. Alright, Alith Anar, Shadow King. Time to start shooting stuff. Guarantee you, I have not played this battle yet, have not watched the battle yet. I imagine it's going to be an ambush kind of battle. We're probably going to move up. Yeah, because that's not a full army, right? Like, you look at what they have here. We've already seen some of the armies they have. Yeah, I mean, that would be a joke. So they're going to have probably stuff come from there, I'd imagine. Maybe, yeah, those woods look really thick. And then maybe behind me, like later. I don't know. We'll find out. It'll be fun. First time I did an ambush battle like this in Quest Battle, or was with Cetra's campaign, and I kind of got wrecked at the beginning of it, because I wasn't expecting... I just went into it like treating it like a normal battle. I was like, oh, that's a tiny little army, shouldn't be a problem. And then we didn't lose anything, but it hurt. It definitely hurts. So we're going to be a little bit more cautious this time. Problem is, because we have so many Shadow Walkers, they could very easily come at me from multiple angles, and then we can't really kite very effectively because they're coming from behind and the side and all that. So we definitely have to be pretty cautious about our positioning here. I don't care about that AI army at all. I can let them just suicide. Does not matter at all. Don't need to put ourselves in a bad position here. But you keep moving up. What I could do is let them blob the AI up there and then just cast a big vortex. But Moondragon gets some breasts off, of course, and we got our boy, the Shadow King of Nagarythe. Time to do some sniping. Maybe get some shots in on those Sisters of Slaughter, who are annoying as hell, super good. Look at that range. Man, that is so beautiful. Just a beautiful thing. Do it. See, that depresses me. I get sad when I see that. That makes me very, very upset. He's shooting at an entire army. He's gonna miss again. Bro! You're killing me right now. Alright, we got enemy reinforcements coming in now. Doomfire Warlocks. Start shooting.
For duty. Asa, move.
Dude. He needs to hit the weight room is what he needs to do.
Forward.
You can only shoot your bow 400 meters? What's wrong with you? Hey.
Alith Anar.
We did it. Now, what's the range on this vortex? Ooh, that's a juicy target right there. I think it's not that long. I think we can't cast it yet. No, we're not in range yet. How far? Pretty far. Okay, forget it. Just shoot. We gotta be a little bit careful. We have Dread Spears here. Not Dread Spears, Dark Shards. We can move up now. Let's just do it. We got some cav. We got some cav. There they are. There they are. Do we have any spells with her yet? Not yet. Shoot the Doomfire Warlocks. Got a big breath attack off. Let's look at this from the correct perspective. Oh my god, they're getting murdered. Good night, sweet princes. Ooh, yeah, the dragon's taking some damage. Let's push. That is a massive hill. Now, one of the things I have noticed about this patch, they added a bunch of multiplayer maps just like every other patch has, but none of them are good for multiplayer this time. They're like this. This is legitimately a map in the multiplayer pool now, and one of the teams starts up here. Doesn't really make for very balanced gameplay, does it? I guess it could be good for a cinematic battle or something. I like the maps like Shogun 2, the ones that have a ton of terrain features, and they're gorgeous to play, and they're unique and they're interesting, and symmetrical, but that they don't have Mount Everest with one team starting on one side and the other team starting at the bottom of a huge hill. Alright, bolt thrower is now firing into me. Here comes the Dark Riders, who should not be long for this world. You're actually useless to me right now. Just charge in. So they're gonna get poisoned, so the impetus of their charge will be completely blunted anyway, and they're not even gonna make it. Pure Main Company not having a good time though. We might need to just pull them back. Soul Blight going down, like that matters. It does not. Yeah, they got murdered, as expected. I mean, honestly, the army we're going into this battle with is definitely too strong for what we're dealing with. Nope. If you're gonna move, I'm not gonna shoot you. Man, that is a dead Dark Shard unit. We need a big vortex, man. We need a big vortex right there if we can. Just do it. He's so far away.
As you say.
I guess we shoot the bolt throwers, and you can land on the... No, there are Dread Spears close by. We're gonna use Illusion, and you're gonna start sniping the Lord, because you actually now have 162 missile damage, because last part, we gave our Illusion the ability to actually do DPS. So he actually does a little bit of damage. And you need to run, because you're getting shot to pieces. I really wanna... Oh my god, please don't move. Please don't move. I'm just gonna keep... No, no, no. Stop moving. That should be good. Yes, dude. Oh my god. It is such a cool looking vortex. A little bit disappointing, but we got some kills. And now, just start shooting at him. And at him. Moondragon has taken more damage than it probably should have. Go kill those dread spears and... What do I shoot? Dark Riders are gonna be pretty nice. Now, okay. Enemy's coming from behind now. So we're gonna have to turn around. Your guys' job will be to go kite them. And Dragon doing fine. Just shoot you. Get those Dark Riders off the field early. So what is this final army coming with? Hydra? That should die very quickly. There are some Dark Riders with a lot of chevrons, but they die insanely fast who are non-AP missiles. Dark Rider's dead. Oh my god, he like 3-shot that Dreadlord. And then he killed like 30 of them with a shot. So, dude, I love Alith Anar. He's such a badass. With the Sword of Khaine, he is truly a monster. But we gotta shoot that Hydra now. Need y'all as my front line. And tell you what, Dragon should just be able to go in there. Poor Puremain Company. My sweet virgin white lions getting shredded right now. Absolutely no chill from those bolt throwers. It's gonna hurt a bit. Finish off that Dreadlord. Look at that Hydra melt. Wow, that's absolutely insane. Kill the Dark Riders, and then kill the Dark Shards, and then we'll win. Did we have harmonic convergence that whole time? I must have missed that. It's not like we've been in melee, but... Alright. Do your thing, man.
Alith Anar.
1,000 or 1,100 missile damage. Or melee damage, rather. Dark Shards. Shoot them. And the only thing really doing damage... Oh my god, we're actually going to lose a Puremain Company. We need to pull them out right now. Holy crap. Moon Dragon doing your job? Let's do this for funsies. Oh my god. Dude, I swear to god, I think they've changed it so you can't jib generic lords anymore. That's kind of disappointing. Oh, they won. My white lion's so bad. Just go in. Run into melee at this point. Yeah, it was easy. Not hard. Dude, I can't wait to get some Dragon Princes with that black and gold color scheme. That's when this is going to get really fun in terms of the micromanagement. We're definitely going to need to change this army up a bit. Shadow Walkers are awesome, and right now they're by far my most cost-efficient unit. But we need some cav for sure. Easy clap. Done, right? We won?
It will be done.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Shadow Walkers are pretty absurd in campaign. They are pretty absurd. I mean, look at this. Look at the stats these guys are rocking now. 51 melee attack with poison. 54 weapon strength. Decent melee defense. They're still squishy. But with the poison, even cavalry, if they manage to get into them, I can kind of just continuously refresh that debuff over and over. Kind of just leave them go AFK, and they're still going to get all the kills they need to do. I literally probably could have gone AFK that battle, and it would have been fine. So we'll work on ways to make these battles a little bit more interesting. Again, I think we'll drop a couple of the Shadow Walkers pretty soon here, get some cavalry. Even though it will make my army worse, it'll just give me something more to micro. And I think, well, I know heavy cav is absolutely my favorite thing in Total War, period. Doesn't matter if we're talking about Rome 2, Parthian Cataphracts. Doesn't matter if we're talking Great Guard and Shogun 2. Doesn't matter if we're talking Medieval 2 and we've got a bunch of Polish Hussars and other stuff like that. I'm rocking heavy cav. That's what I like to do. And we need some Dragon Princes up in my life for show. Now, we've got some really cool...
The Shadow Dancer brings fortune.
Actually, you know what? Before I talk about that, I do want to check and see... Can I switch my weapon? That's so weird. Will that make me drop the Sword of Khaine? Is the question. It shouldn't. It should not at all. It should be impossible for me to drop it now because it's unbound. Or it's bound to my body. It's like fused with me. I cannot get Khaine's bloodlust out of my heart now. So if the Moonbow, I don't really want to risk it either, is the thing. I'm not going to risk it because I don't know if I can switch. So before it comes to me and it's like, oh no, you can't switch it. That's probably a bug. I have a feeling that needs to get fixed. Huh, that's weird. I should not be able to switch. Either way, this is a Sword of Khaine campaign, so as cool as the Moonbow is, we're definitely rocking with that. But yeah, so there are some really cool patch notes. This is going to be by far the best updates he has done, probably ever. I mean, it's a gigantic content update. Pretty much the vast majority of people's complaints over the last 6 months have been addressed, which, to be honest, is how it should be, right? Like, if you're going to go since January without a single patch, you better make sure you hit everything people have been complaining about, and they pretty much have. Legendary Lords can now confederate if they're wounded. When you confederate with a new faction, if the Legendary Lord was wounded, you can get them in your recruitment pool once they have healed from their injuries. Pretty big deal there in and of itself. That's been a bug that has been annoying for a very long time. Artillery and auto-resolve won't get blown up now automatically and spread out a lot better. Definitely going for upkeep here. There's a lot of stuff. SSAO and lighting have been
can be remade.
Not fully fixed, but
Not
addressed.
One rookie on Nagarythe.
It's good stuff, man.
Alith Anar, my realm.
There's a few questionable things. I don't think the Tomb King's nerf was questionable, but it might have been a little bit heavy-handed. I can't really accuse CA of being always, like, take a sledgehammer in terms of balance approach instead of scalpeling. Sometimes they do, but it's not true for every patch they've ever done. Sometimes they're a little bit too scalpely, a little bit too minor in terms of the changes they make. But a lot of the Tomb King's constructs got wrecked in terms of HP and armor. And I think it affected some of them that I don't think needed to get nerfed. Like Hiro Titan, for instance, was definitely abusable in Arcan Death Blobs, but that's no longer a thing, because you can't heal with his Tomb Blade anymore. You can only summon skeletons. So, like, that got minus 10 armor, minus 7 melee defense or something. Like, that's a big nerf to a unit that had very, very niche role. Isn't really brought much in multiplayer at all, from what I know. The others, for sure, I mean, Khemrian War Sphinx and Necro Sphinx definitely a little bit overperforming. So, minus 10 armor on those makes some sense. But yeah, I think occasionally there are some questionable ones. But mass buff to Khalida and mass buff to Necro Serpents is a big deal. Because they should be extremely heavy, and they've had massive problems pulling through even, like, light infantry. So that was a good one as well. What do we want to do with you? Well, we're going to move out soon. I didn't show it, but Tretch actually recently declared war on me. And I imagine he's right here in the Twisted Glade. I'm pretty sure this is a Skaven settlement. You can even see some Warpstone right here. So, what I think... Skaven Corruption. Yeah, okay. Definitely. That's definitely Tretch, and that would explain why he declared war. So, all my defensive allies have declared war on him as well. Hopefully they won't gobble up all the provinces I'm going to want to take. But we're going to put the war with the Temple of Adaith on hold for now and not go to war with Grand Hierophant Katep just yet, because we're on decent diplomatic standing with him. We will kill him for sure because we won his territories. But I think it'll be Clar Karond and Tretch for now, which means Skaven are on the way.
The Aser are troubled.
So yeah, we'll wait maybe 1-2 more turns for some regen on that Moondragon. In the meantime, we can get Swordmasters. I'm a little hesitant to put that much money into a building at the moment, though, because we are still running in the negative. As much as that upkeep helped us, we can upgrade Vol's Anvil, though. I think that'll be good. What I could do...
Loic's Fury.
There are Silver Helms available right now.
Burden of the Shadowlands.
They're so much worse than Shadow Walkers. It, like, screams against my every being to want to get rid of Silver Chevron archers that cost so little. What would these...
The people are restive.
Upkeep on... Yeah, the upkeep's more. Their stats are so much worse. Ah! We're not going to do it yet. That didn't give us much gold either. But public order's okay. Ancient City is doing alright. We'll get some more public order buildings here soon. I think we can end the turn there. And yeah, very soon, Clar Karond and Venom Glade will be under my control. We're definitely going to go to war with Clar Karond right here. So Clar Karond is about a stone's throw from our battlements now. As soon as we take Venom Glade, we'll be a hop, skip, and a jump, and right over there to a very famous Dark Elf city that is, in and of itself, not very far from Nagarythe. So we are not far from Malekith, and I haven't seen him down here yet, so I don't know if he's having a particularly good time. Maybe some infighting with Hellebron. I guess we'll find out soon enough. But this city is famous for two reasons. One, it is the patron city of the goddess Anathrema, the goddess of the savage hunt. And of course we know Anathrema very well from her net ability for the Wood Elves, the Glady. And the other reason is that it's where Beastmasters are. Well, there are two more reasons actually. Beastmasters are really famous here. They bring Hydras here to break them and train them in the ways of war. And it is the first and foremost shipwright of the Dark Elf Society. So lots of the best ships in general are built here. And as we know, the Dark Elves are really big into the raiding, the reaving, and the naval prowess. And that right there, Clar Karond, is where a bunch of that is built. And I believe in this game it has its own special monster building chain. So I don't know if that carries over to dragons. I do know if you're playing Dark Elves you can get Hydras there. But what we're gonna do
on Nagarythe
is get the second level of upkeep for sure, because that minus 8% upkeep is so nice. Now we are in the pause. Look at that. Look at that. We just literally jumped up 600 gold per turn. Like, that's huge. That is gigantic. And we can just kind of swoop on in, I think. Go right past the beastmen. I don't need to call you.
from the shadows.
And we should just be able to auto-resolve this battle, I think.
Our oath,
Yeah.
our fight. Nagarythe prepares for war once more.
So that's really big. Because we are now getting really far into Dark Elf territory, and not just dealing with like the minor factions anymore. We're very close to Nagarythe itself now. But before we can turn our attention to Malekith, I think
We shall occupy.
that we're going to have to deal with Tretch, because he is directly to our east. I believe Hotek's column, Circle of Destruction, I think this is all Tretch is doing. And we're very well suited to dealing with them. In fact, I think Skaven have like no options. At least the AI have no options for dealing with Shadow Walkers.
Loic's fury.
But we'll see. Maybe some Doom Wheels would be pretty annoying to fight against. I want you guys to name her for me. I'm not going to do any name. I want you guys to name her. So whatever I see... Oh, and we need to rename our dragon. So I saw a lot of Moon. To be honest, I have no idea what that's referencing. So it doesn't really make me laugh because I thought there was a character named Moon in Game of Thrones. I thought he was one of the court jesters. Maybe that is the case. But I really didn't know what you guys were talking about with that. But I saw like 20 people say it. Maybe not that many. I kind of want to name him Mango the Moon Dragon. I think it's just kind of cute and cuddly. So we'll do that. Mango the Moon Dragon. Well, yeah, you know what? We'll make a Mango the Moon. Can I do... There's not going to be enough space. Oh my god. Mango the Moon Drag. We're doing some drag queen stuff up in here. Mango the Moon... How do I do... Maybe... You know what? That's how we do it. The Moon Dragon. Cool. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you all. What a glorious name that is. I still don't know what it's referencing, but we'll go with it for now. I thought he was trying to declare war on us for a second because of the red glow, but no, we are not at war with the Beastmen yet. Maybe pretty soon.
Not yet ready.
For you. What do I need from you? Well, I want spells. So we'll go Harmonic Convergence. I really do sometimes. I kind of wish there was like a skill point and a half per level trait or mod. I think 2 is too much, but I think 1's too little.
There is only vengeance.
I think there needs to be some kind of balance there, because I don't know, like I feel like 1 is just super depressing when you don't have anything cool to level up to. Just like, this is so pointless. Like I leveled up, I don't feel good about it at all. One thing we do need to do though, for sure.
At your service.
Lothar, man, Lothar is snowballing out of control
Tyrion,
right now.
Champion of the Everqueen.
He has a lot of the settlements that I want for my objectives. So if we can make a military alliance with him and get in really good standing with him, which we should be able to do considering we're at Trusted Friends. Really good relationship with them right now.
Not possible.
What if I pay you a bit? He's not gonna bite unless I pay him a lot, and I don't want to pay him a lot.
Absolutely not.
All right, we'll butter him up with a bit more influence if we can. We don't have much left. Intrigue at court, which it's a great mechanic for the High Elves. It doesn't fit with Alith Anar at all. This is so far away from what Nagarythe would even attempt to do. They just want to kill stuff and live like nomads. Basically be the dang Mongolian version of the High Elves. They don't want anything to do with the court lifestyle. We're gonna go to Lothern here and improve relations once. And maybe that will be enough to get him to ally with me militarily. Because yeah, going to war with Tyrion and Lothern would be so annoying right now. I have no desire to do it. Get some trade goods, man. Each one of those I build is gonna boost my income significantly. Tretch, I'm coming for you, baby. I'm coming for you very soon.
We
got a little bit of gold. Oh, you know what? And Val's Anvil about to level up. We can get that building. Take a look at this thing for a second. The Temple of Val at Val's Anvil. We're gonna have to put 5,000 into it, but what we're gonna get out of it, obscene, absurd, incredibly good. It should boost our trade income quite substantially. That's a lot of iron, and minus 10% upkeep for all armies in my faction. And that scales. Think about that. It's percentage based. So more armies we have, the bigger impact it'll have on my economy as well. That's a big deal. Very big deal. I'm going to build that as soon as possible. Let's end the turn there, and I think we will go to Clar Karond next turn. The most important Elven Rite has come off cooldown. This is one of those ones, Invocation of Azurian, where you just want to pop that pretty much every time it comes available. Especially now, if you're doing Shrine of Khaine, Avatar of Khaine playthrough, that public order is invaluable, and we'll try to take advantage of that minus 15% construction cost as well, and the influence. Pop that there. I was thinking about recently, obviously nostalgia is a very powerful thing, but did any of you ever read the Redwall series growing up? I remember when I was 5 or 6 years old, growing up reading those books. I'd get up at like 5 in the morning. I'd have school at 9. Get up 4 hours before school and just bang out half a book. It was like first grade, second grade, just reading the entire Redwall books. And it's actually a big reason why I got into medieval history, because Brian Jacques, blessed be his soul, rest in peace, big guy, awesome author, at least from what I remember, would basically blend the histories of medieval Europe and all those medieval different civilizations and kind of blend it with a kid's story, but a very adult one. He didn't treat kids like kids. There were very adult themes in these books, but they were clearly still kid stories. And I just remember absolutely loving them. I remember loving Lord Brocktree, Sunflash the Mace, and Eulalia. What else was there? There's Tagarung, the Otters, Legend of Luke, Martin the Warrior. Some really good books, man. I miss those a lot. I feel like I should go back and reread some of those. I'm curious if anyone has reread them when they were older. Did they hold up at all? I remember just glorious, glorious depictions of food and banquets and feasts. And then of course that was always juxtaposed with like absolutely brutal combat. You'd hear about like weasels getting their heads chopped off, stoats getting their arms chopped off by badgers in the middle of a berserk rage. I'd be totally down for Redwall Total War, man. I'm not gonna lie. It'd be dope as hell. I would absolutely be down for that. It'd have some good variety too, man. Get the hairs from Salomon Dastron. I remember a lot more of it than I should. I'm actually kind of surprised how much I remember of it. I haven't read those books in, man, like close to 2 decades probably. I'd say like 10 or 11 might have been the last time I read one. Alright, what are we doing? We're getting growth. Definitely leveling that up. No, not yet. Get this. That's gonna cost money. Temple of Val. And it costs less now because of that
What?
Right, we just popped? Alright, Envenom Glade. Yeah, let's go straight for Clar Karond, man.
To battle!
This is gonna be really easy. They're just bending over, man. I don't know if Tretch did a number on them or what, but they're doing absolutely nothing right now. Now we're gonna stomp right through them. Are they dead now? Is their faction just completely gone?
Garrison it with my warriors. What?
Yep, wow. That was the most pathetic war I have ever seen. You should be ashamed of yourself, Clar Karond, but I'll take it. Okay, level 3 settlement here, and it is frozen, so we won it for sure.
You must restore order.
What do we do?
Not
You have
one
leveled
rookie
up.
on Nagarythe.
I mean, it's not much of a decision here, is it? I will say, I think CA's done a very good job with the skill trees overall. There are still, obviously, some clearly amazing ones, Quartermaster being one of them. But I wouldn't say it's a skill tree for most Legendary Lords where it's an illusion of choice. There are maybe a couple examples of that in each skill tree, but for the vast majority of it, you can choose to go down the yellow skill tree and be a god in melee and truly be like pretty much unkillable. Or you could go for the bigger campaign buffs. I mean, you have real choices there to make. And both are good in their own ways. We've kind of made that here, right, with the Avatar of Khaine playthrough. We've given up a lot of our Empire forging capabilities with the public order debuffs. Kind of have to take it a little bit slower. Or deal with all those rebellions, which is what we're doing instead. But at the same time, the battles themselves with Alith Anar, they're maybe a little bit too easy because of how good the Widowmaker is. Alright. We've got some gold, but I don't know if I want to spend any of it. Public order is getting a lot better over here. Where do we go? Well, I think Tretch is the obvious one. Now, Beastmen, I would not be surprised if they declare war on me very soon. This guy looks angry. Venom Glade could get raised instantly, but I think we just kill him, because that's just going to be his one army, and if he's dead, he can't bother me. He can't raid me, can't do anything. They're not going to go attack the Skaven. Wow, finally Tor Anlek levels up. That has been a long time coming, because we have no growth buildings there. But finally it is there. We've got, yeah, whew. Now we're making 2,000 a turn, which is not exactly godlike, but for what we're rocking with right now, I will take it. And Tor Anlek will soon be level 4, and I think that means we can build the unique building, although maybe that's level 5. Yeah, I think in level 5, Black Citadel of Anlek is what we can build, and that's actually one of the objectives we need to win the campaign. Short victory. If we go down here, yeah, Black Citadel, I think that's a level 5 settlement. Well, we've definitely been snowballing. There's no question about that. This part has been probably the easiest part we've had so far. I think we're going to run into a little bit of a road bump here. Nagarythe is just to the north in the circle of destruction. Haggrave very nearby, and we have a straight shot to Nagarythe after that. Already making almost 3,000 a turn. Nagarythe right there. Don't know what's in his army. He's only level 13. You suck, bro.
Shadow Warriors.
I'm double his level. Double his level. I'm coming for you, man. But I think first, we're going to Hotek's column, because I think we need to deal with Tretch a bit. Make sure we don't get attacked from behind or have our settlement sniped out. So what we're going to do, I think, is just go right for it. Right for Hotek's column. And there's a big ol' army in there, which I was expecting. Woo! Daddy. Well, we can shoot them to pieces, but they have plague claws. Interesting. Hell, let's do it, man. That's what we live for.
Time for battle.
Let's kill some Skaven, eh? Let's go in there and exterminate some rats.
Nagarythe prepares for war once more.
Well, I hope my Shadow Walkers brought their brown pants today, because there are going to be a lot of them that not making out of this alive. I've done these kind of sieges before, where you're fighting against a very high-tier Skaven settlement, and what's really brutal about it is the fact that they have artillery all the way back in the plaza, and getting there you have to run through hordes and hordes of really crap troops. And they'll just kind of tar pit you, which is exactly what they're supposed to do, blow the crap out of themselves, but they'll also blow the crap out of you, all the while summoning crap. They'll be dropping warp lightnings everywhere, they'll be shooting me with plague claw catapults, and that is not something that Shadow Walkers are very good at surviving. They don't have a massive amount of HP. They don't have a lot of armor. It's gonna hurt. But at the same time, they're amazing for Skaven infantry, both from shooting and in melee. So we'll see what we can do. We're gonna take the walls first with this group right here. We're gonna try to make Alith Anar take all those shots from very terrifying Warp Lightning towers right here. And those are leveled up. Those will be shooting bolts of green energy at me, and they're gonna hurt. But with the ward save on Alith Anar, he'll be fine if he takes those, and they'll miss a lot of shots anyway. And then the second wave can be the shooters that basically only shoot and just try to do damage from range. So I need them to get to the walls as soon as possible. We will turn off toggle skirmish mode for all these, and Moon will be chilling right there. She needs to get up very soon as well, because we can get some really good wind blasts over the top of the walls and rip through those hordes of Skaven. So let's do it. Let's go right now. Yeah, look at that. That's crazy, man. I need you guys to stop on the walls as soon as possible. It's that simple. You guys can go to the other side and just shoot stuff, I think. Ow! Stop doing that! And then all of you go up and you'll be shooting the whole time. Dragon, Mage. Yeah, he didn't take any damage, so that's really good start for us. You know what? No, be a little bit more patient with that. I could probably get them to blob up around Moon, and we get a really dirty vortex off. Plague Priest already about to die. Yeah, hell, shoot him. That's fine with me. It's a perfect use of my time. Go route them. Ow! Yeah, Plague Claw's already shooting. That unit is, you know what, forget that. I don't want you on the walls anymore. Oh, yes. Kill him. You in range yet? Hurry up. Get up here. I need that Plague Claw catapult to die soon, though. Like early on, if I can. Because it's going to hurt so bad. Yeah, that's fine. That is completely fine. Guys, no. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you not on the walls yet? Alright, spread out more. Does so much damage, dude. I don't like that. I think we can send our plate. You know what? We're gonna do something even better. That should one-shot him. Oh, yeah, that felt good. That felt good. That is one way to wake up in the morning. The smell of napalm and burning Skaven fur. I just need to go in melee, boys. Now you. I need some big wind blasts from you. Try that. Yeah, like that's just amazing for Skaven. It really is. Go in. I need to get those warp lightnings off the field. Start shooting stuff. Alright, I see an opportunity there for sure. Do it! Woo-hoo-hoo! Woo-hoo! Yes! 130. That's gonna get more. That's gonna get a lot more. That was fun. Alright. Dude, I hate Warp Lightning. It's such an annoying spell. Because they always know where to cast it. And they just never stop casting it, ever. Yeah, some of you get down, so we're not blobbed up on the walls. Some of you can start getting up on the walls. And dragon, where are you at? Go kill them. I need the Plague Priest dead.
Orders. Awaiting orders.
Will that work? Are you in range? He's up to 156 kills now. I want to watch him fight, but we really can't afford it at the moment because there's a lot going on. And that artillery is still a gigantic issue for me. So he can take the damage for now, for sure. Get up.
Swiftly. Death to all.
Some high value targets that are easy to kill. Rat ogres. If there are rat ogres moving up, I want to shoot them. If they're not, we can maybe get the Deathblow Bombardiers. Breath attack on what? Plague Monk should be fine. He's taking more damage than I like. We're gonna overcast this and... Oh, we don't have it. Okay. That should be really good. That should be really good. If she would cast... Dude. Get up the walls if you need to. I don't care. Just cast. Christ, this is so painful. This is the problem with full Shadow Walker builds. Alright, that was good. We can keep terrorizing them over and over again, but they're just gonna... It just hurts, man. It hurts so bad. I definitely told you to get off the walls like eons ago. And you too. I can't even go to the plaza right now because Rat Ogres will actually mess up both my dragon and Alith Anar. So we need to make a concerted push this way too. You guys can fire in. Spread out more. Definitely spread out more, guys. I need that Plague Blood Catapult dead. I need the Warlock Engineer dead. He's at 200 kills right now, but he's taking a lot of damage. Shoot him. You guys push that way. Kill that Deathglow Bombardier. Everyone else get up on the walls. Like, seriously, I have given you orders to move up there 6 times, man. So painful, dude. So painful. Well, we're doing alright. It's good to have an actually challenging battle in this playthrough, though. Or this particular part. What do I do? That doesn't seem worth a vortex yet.
We will obey. We will obey. Without fail.
Now, important thing here, don't blob up as we move through the streets. Plague Claw's at 110 kills. Dragon. Oh, dragon, where are you at? That's a big block
White lions.
of storms that we want to kill for sure. White lions can take them. Not yet. No, not yet. Not yet. Breath attack first. Alright, we can go in. And then you guys shoot the Deathglow Bombardiers. Come on up. I need some more attacks from you, some more spells. And you, if we can, I want to get a good... No, I don't have any more breath attacks. Okay. White Lion's kicking ass, though.
Orders received.
Acknowledge.
Shoot those storm vermin out there. Alith Anar, keep being the badass that you are. Need you to perform right here, man. For sure. If we vortex that, will it kill? Let's try it.
I give the orders. Understood. As you say.
You guys get back. And you guys definitely spread out. So blob.
I go then.
It will be done.
If I can get a vortex on all these guys, I can make them rampage. Try that. I'm gonna lose Pure Main Company, I think. And pull them back. God, this is so brutal. I mean, I think we're gonna win, pretty sure. But it's just gonna hurt so badly. Alright, I made him rampage. I think it's gonna make them all stop firing. Ah! It hurts. All of you shoot at those storms. Those are the hardest thing to kill for me right now. I really hope they don't have another stack waiting, and they probably do. I wouldn't be surprised if Tretch has something waiting for me afterwards. I think he can take the Rat Ogres. Yeah, we'll give it Harmonic Convergence. Get a Wind Blast through all of them. That hurt him. Yeah, we got this. Brutal, though. Annoyingly brutal. They're not... Yeah, the Regiment of Renown might be gone by the time this battle's over. I wonder how many units we're going to lose. It's so painful, man. Just need him to kill the Lord now. Oh, he's such a badass, though. You're gonna drop some rat ogres. If he gets an attack off ever, do it. Yeah. That's so cool.
Vengeance.
And he's causing terror. Immunopsych doesn't work when you're losing your health, buddy. Still shooting! Stop shooting!
We will obey.
Ow! Painful, man. Fighting these high-tier Skaven settlements is so painful. Arnie is by far the most reliable way to do damage for the AI. Oh, stressful, man. That hurt. That definitely hurt. Got a couple attacks in for some cinematic value. Get a nice running attack in here. Do it. Oh, baby. Teach them some manners. Managed to get out of that entire battle without losing a single unit, which is great. If Tretch or Malekith don't descend on our army and attack us right now. We lost a lot there. We lost more than half of our army, spread out pretty evenly. Even the Avatar of Khaine himself lost half his health, and he has a 35% ward save. Not the tankiest lord ever, of course, but yeah, that was pretty brutal. That was probably the hardest fight we've had in the campaign so far, and it wasn't even a real army, just a garrison. So that was tough, for sure. For sure. But as long as no one attacks us right now, we should be good. And that's going to be a lot of gold, too. Man, I kind of want to occupy it, but that's so much money, dude. And that unit replenishment would be big, and we'd get a bunch of gold, but I don't know what level settlement it is.
We shall occupy.
Dude, sacking would be really fun, too. What do I do? I don't know if this is part of my objective, so I'm just going to occupy
Take it for the line of Anar. Alith Anar.
And I'm rewarded with a level 4 settlement. That was a level 5 one. So, yeah, that was worth it for sure. For sure. That's big. Okay, cool. Now, it is possible there's something in the monoliths.
Burden of the Shadowlands.
We do have elven replenishment, though. And we're going to get even more. Yeah. This is I think this one's extremely good, too. Oh, renowned and feared, though. That's better. That's definitely better. An additional minus 8% upkeep. We'll go for that. Wow. That was, Tretch has consolidated his position here for sure. Wonder where he is. Okay, Hotek's column. What can we build? I like the idea of dragons. For sure. I really do. Especially if we're going to war with both Malekith and the Skaven. Terror in general, super good. I don't have a lot of gold right now, though. That is a regiment of renown we're gonna want for sure. We're probably gonna drop something to get that. Yeah, both of those.
Not one Druchii on Nagarythe.
Both of those are definitely worth it. So I think we'll recruit them next turn, next time we play. But that's a perfect way to end it, I think. That was a really fun battle. Really painful, but really fun. And the Avatar of Khaine lived up to his name. Almost 300 kills on him. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed me for part 5. Join me there, should be a good time. And we're going to be dealing with Tretch, Malekith, and very soon Grand Hierophant Katep as well. So campaign definitely kicking off here. Most of this part was pretty simple, pretty easy. Kind of just rolled through stuff, but at the end there, and especially in these next couple battles, I imagine all of these settlements are pretty highly ranked, and we'll have to deal with Tretch and Mr. Witch King himself. So I'll see you there in part 5. Peace out, my friends.